I suck at Zoom sometimes. Push record. Hello and welcome to this interview, Goddesses Speak. That's what I'm going to call it from now on.
I like it.
Goddesses Speak. This is an interview with my student, Lexi Hin. She did my program, Intuitive Alchemy Academy, and she's a graduate now. We've just ended the program yesterday. And so Lexi was actually one of my VIP clients because she got to do everything with me. Everything meaning that she got Reiki level 1 certified. This coming week, she's getting Reiki level 2 certified as well. She also did the full coursework of the program, which was 8 weeks of, 3 months actually, 8 modules, right? So 3 months of coursework. Plus, she got to do one-to-one breakthrough calls with me, and she got to have me as a coach in her pocket because she got the access for the Voxer. So all these incredible resources, and I had the honor and the privilege to work with Lexi. She's such an amazing, amazing sister and powerhouse of a woman. And so I just wanted to interview her for her experience inside of the program. And so here she is. Welcome, Lexi. Thank you for doing this.
Thank you for all of your kind words, Bianca. I'm so happy to be here.
Of course, I'm happy that you're here. Okay, so let's get right into it. This is going to be Q&A style, so I'm going to ask her some questions about her experience, and then you answer. All right, so the first thing that I want you to go to, so when you go, I want you to kind of go back in time. So when you first started the program, what was your goal? What did you want to receive from the program?
My main goal when I began this program was to connect with myself a lot more and to learn to trust myself and listen to my higher self, honestly. And there was a global pandemic going on, which depending on when you listen to this, it may still be occurring. And I just felt like I was listening too much to the outside and I really needed to tune in. And this program really allowed me to do that. It really allowed me to listen into that inner voice and to learn to listen for it, look for it. And I'm really grateful because it kept me sane, honestly. With everything going on and beginning a new job, it really allowed me to work on myself and give myself grace. So tuning in and connecting was my main goal.
Beautiful, beautiful. And I'm so happy to hear that this program served you in that way. So that was actually my next question, which is in what ways did you grow as a result of the program?
So piggybacking off of what I just said, I would like to add that this program really truly helped me when I was in some of my lowest moments. I loved that I felt just completely supported by you and the women in this container. It gave me also a community of additional women to reach out to or know that I was being supported. I really liked that there was just like no judgment. It was so open and it felt like a sisterhood. And so it gave me that connection that I was craving, especially during a time where everybody is about separation or isolation. And I felt nothing but. There was times where I honestly questioned, is there really a global pandemic going on, since I don't watch the news?
So it really created, I guess, a sense of community for you and a safe place to just
safe place.
Connect, be heard, right? Because everybody's lives, I think we were all going through our own shifts, especially as a result of this pandemic. So everybody's kind of energy was in different places, but I think at the core, right, we were all with the same desire to just want to be good, I think, right? So beautiful.
Absolutely.
Were there any big, like through the coursework, through doing everything in the program, was there any big like aha moments or turning points for you that helped you kind of just integrate even deeper into yourself or grow? Did you see like any of that kind of leap energy of going into something else?
Yeah, I would say some aha moments were especially when you and I had a lot more individual time.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're just a magnetic force of a woman and just fantastic. And so just having you explain little things to me and pull things out, like being able to see where I may be lacking in certain areas, or not lacking, so maybe we're never really lacking, but
Mm-hmm.
to be able to point out that that thinking's coming from here. And I was able to really let go of my scarcity thinking, really chip away at it. And also, what we recently got done talking about is trust, and just trusting yourself and trusting that you're supported. I think you're honestly like embodiment of, well, we all are embodying a source energy, but you really step into it, and I really feel it from you. And anytime I'm in your space, I just feel completely supported and guided, and it's beautiful.
Thank
I can't.
you. I love that. I always say that everybody who comes to my energy is a reflection of me. So same, you offer that same energy of just love and support and being present. So thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, so that's amazing. And I love how you said having that like one-on-one also interaction with me. So we were able to really just hone in on some of your personal things, which is the beauty of actually having those like individual sessions, right?
Yeah,
Where we can go
absolutely.
even deeper. And with that said, also like, how did you feel about the coursework itself? So like the modules of all the resources that were available to you, was there any one of the tools that you really loved that made a big difference for you? And it could also be like the Reiki itself or whatever.
Yeah, so Reiki is something that I would say I use a couple times a week. In the beginning, I wasn't sure what I was doing, but just to know that it that energy flows through you anyway, and so you're not necessarily doing it wrong versus just doing it and just connecting. I would say honestly, just the resources you provided to remind us to have our own practice and our own thing we do each day. I have on the board up here my intentions was to finish the modules for your class and 30-minute flow time daily. And that is something I've just been working on, because with my job, I just have to make sure that there are things I'm doing to connect with myself each day, or I just feel like I lose myself.
Sure.
And so I really like that we learned things to allow us to do that, like the theta healing and the meditations and that. And I would just say about the modules, I didn't feel any pressure versus any other courses. I have always felt pressure, like I didn't do it right, or I didn't do it in time, or just this incessant chatter. And you just reminded us that it's okay if you haven't done it. You'll get there. It'll happen. It didn't feel like a burden to be in this class or course. It was just a reminder that we're working through things and we will work through it. I hadn't even finished one of the modules. I had gotten really busy at work, and you just reminded me, you already are doing the work that I had mentioned in that module. So like you felt the energy, whatever I was putting out, you picked up on it. You were going through the identity work. And so I thought that was just really cool and a good reminder.
Right. And it's such a test too, because like I feel like it speaks to the container, right? When you say yes to something like this, you already put yourself on the pathway to that ascension. And on a quantum level, because I work with guides, I work with a higher self, I know that you're going to receive what you need to receive. Everybody in the container is meant to receive their medicine. And it's an exercise in trust in myself, because that is what I'm transmitting, so that you guys can trust yourselves, right? And that doesn't happen when we have that incessant chatter. That doesn't happen when we don't let that like inner being just chill and be and learn as you go and play through life. And I think that that's a theme that we've consistently covered, especially in our one-on-one interactions together. So I love that you felt that way. That was definitely the intention, for you to be able to just take this in your way, in your process. So beautiful. I love that. Okay. Then next question, and I guess this is actually going to be the last one. So if you were to tell a close friend about this coaching experience, if you were to recommend it, what would you say to them?
I would tell them that if you're looking for guidance and support, and if you're looking to really go within and discover who you are while having somebody guide you through it, that this would be one of the best things you could do for yourself. And just being in your energy and being around you has completely uplifted my spirit and allowed me to connect with more of who I am. And for somebody who is looking for the same, they will find that here. And I would tell somebody else that maybe, because some people may think that like Reiki or this is all woo, or really like, well, I don't know. Can I do this? I'm not really spiritual, or I haven't really heard about any of this. It's all within you already. You have this, you are source, you have it in you, you are spirit. It's just peeling back those layers and uncovering who you truly are. And so don't be afraid of that. And if you have any bit of you, if you could quiet your mind and if you could just listen, is it a full body yes or is it a full body no? Just listen to that and let that be your guide into this program. And if you are already questioning it, or if you're already thinking, should I do it? Should I not do it? If you're thinking about it and you're already watching this video or listening to me, just know that you know the answer. If you've come this far, you know the answer.
I love that, because it's the yes, it's the full body, it's the embodiment, that, right? No disassociation, we just are, and we get to decide. And then these decisions get to change our lives in a really big way. And that's, but we have to, oh, I think it cut out there. Let me give it, there it goes. We just have to make the decision, and that's exactly what you did. And then this is the fruit of your labor of saying yes to you, and it just gets to happen over and over again. And I think that that's one of the themes also that we really just drive home with this program. But sometimes I feel like you need that you need that support. You need those people to validate those things for you, and to also show you the tools and stuff that can help you along the way. So I'm so happy that you received that. And thank you so much for doing this interview, for taking the time. And I'm just so proud of your journey and how far you've come. And I can't wait to continue being in that energy and just seeing all the other unfoldment of your life path. So thank you.
Thank you so much for holding space for me always, and for being a non-judging, beautiful light in my life.
Thank
Appreciate you.
I love you.
I love you.
And so thank you guys for watching. That'll be the end of the interview. If you have any questions about the program, my next enrollment is coming up very soon. So drop me a DM to get on the wait list for that. And of course, I'm here to answer any questions that you may have. So all my love. Bye. Bye, Lexi. Thank you.